Yo, Kpaceguy here. What's going on, too? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have made some new friends at One For All. They have released one of many different smart remotes, universal remotes, and they gave this one for review today. And so, as you know it, we're going to unbox it and then go through setup and the features and kind of our overall impressions. If this remote ends up being really nice, we actually have two more to give away for you guys, so stay tuned towards the middle to end of the video and I'll show you guys how you can win one of your own. So let's get one of these out of the box here and see what's inside. Alright, got the tabs off. Let's pull it out of the box here. You guys can see how it's packaged there, and I guess we can unfold the sides here and it should reveal the remote. So there is the remote itself. And then inside the box is a few pieces of literature, and that looks to be about it. So this is a universal remote that can control up to 8 devices. This is probably their maybe flagship remote, as far as I know, that you can use not only the remote itself, but it does have an app that we'll get into. But really nice looking remote initially. Lots of buttons, so you can do a lot of different things with this. Feels pretty good in the hand. All the buttons that you're going to care about the most or use the most are with thumbs reach, volume level, different volume controls, menu, guide, the home button, your click wheels all in the middle, and then your number row. And then it looks like some of your hotkeys are down there at the bottom. You can program, I see a Netflix button here. You can program your red, green, yellow, and blue button. So it looks pretty good. This does take physical batteries, which I'll have to put some in. We'll see what kind of batteries it takes. Looks like we got AAA batteries, 2 of those to go with it. So this is a device that can control 8 different pieces of electronics. So TVs, Blu-ray players, receivers, whatever you have in your system. It also has easy activities, so that click wheel here has different icons here. You can program to do whatever, so maybe control an Xbox, control a Blu-ray player. You can set activities by a push of a button. You can turn on and turn off several different things of equipment. And like I said at the bottom, your quick access button, your Netflix button, your YouTube, Amazon Prime, whatever you want to configure those bottom buttons to, you can do that. So it acts just like, you know, what a universal remote should do. You can set different activities and use it that way. Now I mentioned you can use the app as well, which we're going to set up in this video. This is the One For All app that allows you to set up the remote. This is how you're going to configure all of your electronics to the remote, is through your cell phone, through your tablet, through your laptop, whatever. You can download the apps via Google Play or the App Store, iOS Store. Not only can you set this up with the app, but you can also find your remote. So if you're notorious for losing the remote in the couch, maybe you took it with you in the kitchen and forgot where it was, well, you can actually send a little pager, a little tone to your remote to help you find where you last placed it. So that's pretty cool too. Let me grab my phone and we'll set up the app. All right, so we are in an app and we're gonna go to the One For All app here, One For All app. We're going to search that on our respective app store. Let that load up here. See if I can find it. There we go. We're going to install. Alright, we're going to open up now. So it should walk us through. I do need to grab some batteries. Let me grab some off my desk here. And let's see if we can't get this set up here. So ask for permissions. Allow Bluetooth to turn on. That's how you're going to communicate with the remote itself. And we're going to hit pair remote. It says, if this is the first time you are pairing the remote, please hold down the device and activities keys for 6 seconds until the TV LED starts blinking. So we need device and activity key. Let's see if we can find those there. Let's do it again. Alright, so it says we're connected to the OFA smart remote. Good deal. So let's go to remote settings here, I guess. Transfer settings transferred from home remote control. Okay. Alright, here we go. So we can add new devices now. We are now in. So I'm going to click the little burger icon at the top left corner, see what's in there. Devices, location, remote, about, and virtual agent. Let's see. Let's start add something. Let's add a, let's see. Let's do just the Blu-ray player. We'll add a Blu-ray player. And of course, it's going to ask us our country, so we're just going to put in United States. Doesn't have it there. Maybe it's America. Doesn't have America either. Okay, huh. USA, how about that? There we go, USA. And we'll enter my zip code. There we go. And now we're going to enter our brand. So my Blu-ray player is a Panasonic. So we're going to click on Panasonic. And it says, we'll test a few key functions to set up your Panasonic. All right, so let's begin. Please turn on your Panasonic Blu-ray player. I'm going to walk over to my Blu-ray player and I'm going to turn it on. All right, so here's my Blu-ray player down here. I have the phone so you guys can see what I'm doing here. All right, looks like it timed out as I was moving. So let's go back to home. Let's go add Blu-ray player. Bring in Panasonic. We're going to begin the test. Blu-ray player is turned on. And I have my remote in my hand too. So let's see. It says press key below to play. I'm going to hit play. Nothing. We'll do it again. There we go. It actually worked there. So now it's playing. So we're going to hit yes that it worked. We're going to test power on and off. So here we go. Test power on and off. And it looks like the Blu-ray player is slowing down the disc and is getting ready to turn off. Let's see. Yes, it did. All right, so that works. So we're going to hit yes. All right, so we're going to test the menu. So we're going to power it back on. Hit menu. There it goes. Did menu. Awesome. So we'll hit yes. This is very easy, actually. Test info. Here we go. That's going to be inside the video. We'll hit yes there. Awesome. So Blu-ray player is now set up. So now my remote now has that function built inside of the remote itself now that we set it up with the app. So just that simple. So we can now back out and we can continue to set up some other ones here. Now there's also a second option. When you're setting up your system, all your electronics, you can actually just go straight to I know my model number and enter it in manually. So if we're on Blu-ray player and we want to enter in my Blu-ray player, it's the DP-UB820. So I'm going to put DP-UP. Let's see, it's hard to try to find something. See, it's UB820. Here, I'm going to hit go and see what happens there. So it didn't find it. So in this case, if you don't find your Blu-ray, then that's when you want to go through the other setup that we did first and just go through begin test and use the IR to kind of control it, your Bluetooth. All right, so I want to do one more. I want to set up my Anthem preprocessor, something that's brand new. Does this remote have a code for it? Will it go well? So we're going to go to add new AUD, so audio basically, right? And we're going to see if we can find the Anthem. As you can see, the first one on the list is Bose, but doesn't look to be in alphabetical order. So let's see if it's in here somewhere. Anything with Anthem doesn't look like it. So we're missing a few of them in here. Let's see if I can type in Anthem and see if it finds it. So I'm going to hit go. There we go. We found Anthem here. Let's see if this works for us. All right, so we'll test a few functions again. All right, so we're going to begin test. I do have the Anthem on, so we're going to hit begin test. Please turn on your Anthem. It is already on. Hit devices on. All right, so we're going to test the volume first. So I'm going to hit the volume button here on here and see if it turns up for me. It did not. We're going to do it one more time and see if it responds. It did not, so we're going to hit no. We're going to do it again. There it goes. So I see it on I can see my Anthem from here, and it actually is turning up. I'll see if I can't show you guys on the screen here. I have my lights on, so it's hard to see, but when I click it, there you go. You guys can see the volume is turning up and down, so that's perfect. So we're going to go ahead and click yes. And now it's actually completed. That's all we had to do. So now I should be able to control my Anthem, at least volume and everything. I should have that set up now. So we're going to go here and hit the check mark. And just like that, we've set up 2 devices in a matter of minutes. So that's very easy. Now we can go through and do a lot more. I don't see anything about a projector. Let's see if we can figure that out here. So you can do a soundbar, media, a gaming console, another DVD player of some sort. You can add multiple devices here. I'm going to click, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if I can find a way to do my projector. So I didn't find like a dedicated projector setting. I'm going to click on TV, and when I do that, I can type in Optima. That's my brand of projector, and it finds it. Optima doesn't make TV, so I'm assuming that this is going to be a projector. So I'm going to hit Optima, and they're going to test a few functions again. So we're going to begin test. I do have my projector on. Point your remote towards the Optima, so I'm going to turn it this way, and let's see. Device is on. All right, info. Let's see if that works. See if I get lucky. Nothing. Let's try again. Okay, something happened, but it controlled my... Oh, there it is actually. So I'm clicking info on my projector screen, but what it's doing is actually changing my display mode. It's not, I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do, but it's changing my color settings. That's kind of funny. I'll see if I can't show you guys here. So at the top left corner, I'll click it again. When I click on projector, or when I click on info, went off completely now. There you go. It's changing from game mode to day mode to night mode, all that stuff. So I guess it did what it's supposed to do. I don't know. I don't usually use that. So I'm going to click yes to see what happens. So we'll click yes, and it says that it's set up now. So supposedly that's all it needed to do, which is get a signal to it. So I guess we'll go ahead and click check mark on that one. Really quickly, while we have this in front of us, I want to hit this button here. Remember that we can actually send a signal to our remote. We can try to find our remote finder if we lose it. So I'm going to press this button and see if we get any audible noise. Let's do it. Here's remote finder. There you go. So it gives you a little beep. So you can come to the app and press that button and figure out where your remote's at. As long as your batteries aren't dead, it'll work. So that's really, really cool. So I have the remote here back in front of us, more focused on the remote now. When you want to switch your devices, there's a device button at the top, and it does have an LED indicator. So when you press it, it flips through what you have set up. So I have a TV, a Blu-ray, and my Anthem set up, so it's switching between those three inputs. Now if I put more together, it'll have more options lit up. So that's how you change through devices, and then these buttons, what they do, change depending on what input you are on. So I'm going to go to my Anthem. I'm going to click on the volume button, and it's actually, let's see what that's doing. I'm not sure what it's doing. Okay, so check it out, guys. It actually works very well. So volume button on the remote changes the volume up, volume down, very good. And then you also get to switch through my inputs here, so it actually switches just fine, not a problem. And then when I press my menu button, it does exactly what my regular Anthem remote does. It takes me to the menu, and I can go through my menus and change my levels and input settings and all sorts of stuff. And there's a back button right there for us, so we can go right back to where we were. So this works actually very well. I'm going to step over towards the couch way out there and see if I can work my Anthem from this far away. So I'm walking away now, turning up the volume. Doesn't look to be working from too far. I have to be in a decent amount of sight of the receiver. So I'm not really doing anything too much. I mean, I'm pretty far back here. I'm standing next to the couch right now, and it's actually functioning pretty well. Now, if you get behind a wall or something, then you're in trouble. But this actually has a really good amount of range, and it controls it very far. I'm going to switch over to the Optima now, which is out under TV, and see if it controls my Optima. Alright, forgive me for all the light in the front. That's where we were doing the main of the video. But I'm back here. I'm going to switch it to Optima and see what we can do here. So I'm going to hit menu. Okay, good. So it actually pulls up my menu up there. I'm going to turn the lights off for you so you guys can see. Alright, so I'm hitting menu on the Optima, or on the remote here for the Optima. Does that just fine. Looks like I can hit, let's see, a volume. Turns up the volume for me. Very good. Wonder if we can do any kind of input changing. Let's see if I can figure out how to do that. Maybe if there's an input button. Awesome. So there you go. I mean, it works absolutely flawlessly. Does everything that I needed to do. This is really, really cool. And just with a click of a button, I can change, to my other input, turn up the receiver or my preprocessor, switch back to Optima, change a few settings. So really cool, and it didn't take long at all to set up. I'm going to bring this video to an end because it is a longer video, but I do want to say really quickly, in case you're wondering how to do activities, it's really easy to. They tell you here in your little documents, your little pamphlet here, you hit devices, hit activity, and you can program them to do whatever you want to. So even that process is super easy. And get this remote cost you $39. Right now on Amazon, you can go and get this for $39. Control 8 devices, easy setup, nice, simple, clean app. Anybody can use it. Small learning curve for $39. That is incredible. So huge shout out to One for All for sending me not one, but 3 remotes to talk to you guys about. Thank you guys so much for that. Also, you guys have made it this far in the video. You may be wondering, okay, so how do I get one of your giveaways? Well, what I want you to do is in the comment section, leave me #1for-me. You like how I did that, right? One for all? No, I want one for me. Leave me #1for-me down below in the comment section. And Saturday, this Saturday, May 28th, I will just pick a random winner. I will leave you a comment and say, hey, you won the giveaway, and you can respond to me and tell me where to send it to. It's gonna be that simple. Just gonna pick a random person, one for me, hashtag one for me, and I will pick you randomly. I'll pick 2 winners. So get down there in the comment section and get that. Remember, last time, hashtag one for me, and I will pick a random winner. Again, thank you so much to One For All for sending out an amazing remote. Hit the link down below. I will link you not only to the Amazon site so you can pick one up for yourself if you don't win one, but I will also leave a link to their website themselves because they actually have several different remotes that look incredible. So guys, remember, hashtag one for me down below. Hit that like button while you're there and subscribe if you are not already. We will see you guys in the next video. Kpaceguy out. Peace.
I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.